Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. I wasn't planning on making this video, but basically we got a new user interface for the materials not too long ago, and I think there's a few people who are still struggling with that new interface. So we're going to take a look at the new user interface for the materials, hoping to help at least a few people who are struggling a bit. So let's get started. So if we go into the Style tab, you can see in the Style tab there is a tab for the materials, and you can see there's three different materials that we can have. Basically, each character can have three different materials, but each pieces of gear can only support one material. So it's basically three materials, but one for each piece of gear. And you can see here all the list of the materials that I have. So let's say I want to change this first material. Right now the first material is the blue sparks. So let's change it to something else, to let's say the negative speed force. But if you scroll down, like you can see, I have a lot of materials. Basically, we have a lot of materials that were released in the past 6 months alone. So in this case, let's go for the negative speed force. And then we can change the next one, which is the Arctic material. So let's go to the Sinister material. And last but not least, here I have the Stealth material. Let's change it for the Furious material. There we go. So once we've selected the three materials we want, we can go down all the way down, and we have to save them. In some live stream, I saw that there was a at the top of the screen, just underneath the tree material, there was an option to be able to change all materials or something like that. Sadly, we don't seem to have that option on PlayStation 4. Like right now, this is the user interface as we can see it on PlayStation 4. I believe on PC it's slightly different. But anyway, so basically we've changed our three materials. Let's take something else and there we go. So basically we've changed our three materials to the three materials that we want to use. So we're going to go and save them. Done. So as you can see, we've changed our three materials and we've saved them. But let's say we want to change some of the materials, we can do that. So let's go to the headpiece and let's click Customize. So in order to be able to customize it, we could change the colors, but since we have a material, the colors don't matter. All we really see is the material right now. So we could go there and change it to either no material, so there we actually see the colors red and yellow, or we go for the green hacker or the Sinister material. Let's go for the Sinister material. So once we've we've decided on the Sinister material, we hit select, and we do the same thing for all the materials. So for the shoulders, let's go for the Sinister again. Actually, the shoulders, let's go for the let's go for the Sinister. So for the hands, we're going to go for the negative speed force. For the waist, the negative speed force again. For the feet, again, the negative speed force. And for the chest, let's go for the Sinister. And the same for the legs. As you can see, we've pretty much reversed the colors of our Flash character to the evil Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash. For the shoulders, let's go with... There we go. So basically, once we've selected our three materials that we want to be able to use, then for each pieces of gear, we can decide which material we're going to use. Although we don't have to use a material. If we decide not to, we could decide no material for him and just go something like that. But there's a bit of clipping, so I would go for the material, but it doesn't matter. So that's pretty much how we can change the materials on our character. So we go to the material tab. We select the three material we want to use. And once that's done, then we go to the Style tab, and we select which material we want for each pieces of gear. And it's pretty much that simple to select the three materials we want, and then to select each material for each piece of gear. As you saw, I have a long list of materials that I have right now. I tried to make a video for each material. I think I did it for most of them, but I still have a few that I didn't cover just yet. For example, we can see the wild material behind me. I didn't get to make a video with that one just yet. But in the few days to come, I will try to make a video for all the materials that I did not cover so far. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. So that is pretty much it for the new user interface for the material, the new UI. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your question. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.